It is the instant South Stand reaction. Everton being beaten 3-0 by Spurs. Performance-wise, not like the worst performance that we've had. Just really inept performance. Obviously they score from 2 set pieces to go 2-0 up. Everton had a goal disallowed in between that. I mean, you know, make your mind up on that yourself. It's one of them that in real time looks like there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You stop a picture and it looks like the goalie's been impeded. And then they've gone on late on and got a third. Everton dominated the second half, went very close. Beto overhead kick and then a deflected shot, which the goalie saved as well. But for me, there's a few things in this game. Just the way we play. There's no variation at all. It's get the ball to Jack Grealish and see what happens. Everyone just stands around Jack and watches him. And it's not going to work. We can't be a one-man team. Been saying that for weeks. We can't be a one-man team. It's really predictable. And also the centre-forward situation is, it's just come to its like natural conclusion in many ways, is that when you've got a striker who is as limited as Beto is, then it's gonna become harder and harder and harder, especially against good defences like the Spurs defence and an organised defence. Yeah, he's had the overhead kick and that would have been an amazing goal I've got him, but just the basics of general football. Barry came on and he gave us a little bit something, but we know that we've had Barry starting games and he's been very poor. I just think we're very predictable. Very, very predictable. And after 9 games, when you look at that table, 4 defeats in 9 games. I know one's to Man City and one's to Liverpool away, but we're so predictable to watch. And yes, people look at this game going, that wasn't a 3-0 game. No, it isn't a 3-0 game, but we've been beaten 3-0. And we had loads of the ball in the second half and we haven't done anything with it. We've just done the same thing we do every game, which is move the ball from side to side and then not really create anything. We do nothing through the middle. And it's a real issue. It's a real issue. The back 4 looks all over the place. In fact, the back 5 today could pick for their second goal. I know they said they checked it for VAR, checked it, but it was, I don't know, I'd have to watch it again, but it looked really bad from Pickford. The subs in the second half, far too late. Like I'd said today, go for Garner right back and Carlos Alcaraz in midfield. I think that would have been better. Beto's really struggling up front, so why not put someone behind him who understands his game a little bit better. I just think we're really, really predictable, and we've got games coming up now that when you're playing well, they're like, yeah, they're boss games, and when you're not, they look worrying. They look worrying. Sunderland on a Monday night, worrying. Fulham, yeah. Man United away on a Monday night, that'll be tough. They're in good form. We can't go on not having a goal scorer. It just can't continue. And as I said, you can look at this game in both ways. Like, Spurs haven't battered us whatsoever. In fact, you know, the opposite. We've had probably about 50% of the ball, but it's what you do with it. And they put the ball in the back of the net. I think this team needs to be changed. I think Dewsbury Hall hasn't done anything. I thought he was rubbish today, if I'm honest. I think he should take that Irish cap and be respect the fact that an international country wants to call him up. And I think should take that. It might broaden his horizons a little bit. He's never playing for England, not the way he plays for us. Jack Grealish is like a one-man team to the point where I feel sorry for him at times. I go back to when I was a kid and watching Beardsley play for Everton. It's again. I'm a little bit just worried about the whole thing. And Jai again huffed and puffed today, but without that centre forward, Atisha Garner-Gay, I don't think he had a particular good game. James Garner, don't think he had a good game. And obviously he ended up going to right back, whereas I would have started them there today. As I said, the subs, far too late for me. Mail and Roll made a difference, but I thought he should have done much better for their third goal. Just stood off Richarlison. Yeah, very, very, listen, if someone was going to come to Hill Dickinson and get the first win, they were always just going to batter us or get a scoreline like that. But this to me isn't the team that's going to take us forward. The centre forward situation has to be massively changed, as I've said. It has to be massively changed. And I watched that game today, and I must admit I watched it with very little feeling. A lot of people getting upset around me. I just watched it with very little feeling. When we had the goal disallowed, I was just a bit like, yeah. So what does that say? I don't know. Anyway, listen, I've said probably as much as I can say on here, because I'm not shell-shocked by it. I was very bored by it, very, very bored by the whole thing today. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know a lot of you out there will be like, that wasn't a 3-0 and we were really unlucky, and their goalie has made a couple of really good saves. And actually we had a chance after 3 minutes, 2 chances after 3 minutes, and we've not put it away. And we can't score goals. That's our biggest issue. We can't score goals because we don't have a centre forward, and that's on the club. That's on the recruitment. Full-backs, it's a massive problem. That comes down to recruitment. I've said it. There you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you later.